2, Stage 4, Lesson 53. Thick, thin, thick, thin. Is this piece of paper thick? Is this piece of paper thick?
No, that piece of paper isn't thick, but it's thin.
Very good. Is the table thinner than the glass in the window? Is the table thinner than the glass in the window?
No, the table isn't thinner than the glass in the window, but it's thicker.
Very good. Big, little. Big, little. Instead of the words large and small, we can use the words big and little. What words can we use instead of the words large and small? What words can we use instead of the words large and small?
We can use the words big and little instead of the words large and small.
Comparative, superlative, Switzerland, usually. Comparative, superlative, Switzerland, usually. Generally, we use small instead of little to form the comparative and superlative of little. We usually say smaller and smallest, and not littler and littlest, because they are easier to pronounce. So, do we usually say littler and littlest? Do we usually say littler and littlest?
No, we don't usually say littler and literalist.
Okay, so what do we use instead?
We use smaller and smallest.
Perfect. Why?
Because they're easier to pronounce.
Is Switzerland a bigger country than Spain? Is Switzerland a bigger country than Spain?
No, Switzerland isn't a bigger country than Spain, but it's smaller.
Very good. Is this a little room we're in? Is this a little room we're in?
Yes, we're in a little room.
Very good. Now, paradigm participle. Paradigm participle. So, we have every verb in English has at least 3 forms. It's present, past, and past participle. Present, past, past participle. So, for example, see, saw, seen. See, saw, seen. Sit, sat, sat. Very good. Cut, cut, cut. Arrive, arrived, arrived. Very good. So, for example, in present we could say, I see him every week. In the past, we would say, I saw him last week. And in past participle, we would say, I have seen him this week. Generally speaking, each verb in English has 3 parts. The present, the past, and the past participle. For example, I see him every week is present. I saw him last week is past, and I have seen him this week is where the word seen is the past participle. The 3 parts of the verb see, saw, seen are called a paradigm. So, what are the 3 parts of an English verb? What are the 3 parts of an English verb?
Okay, the 3 parts of an English verb are the present, the past, and the past participle.
Very good. Can you give me an example, please?
Okay, see, saw, seen. I see him every week. I saw him last week and have seen him this week.
Excellent. What do we call these 3 parts?
We call these 3 parts paradigm.
Very good. We must learn the paradigm of each verb. Some are very easy and some are difficult. There are 4 kinds of verbs. 1, those that have all 3 parts different. For example, see, saw, and seen. 2, those that have only 2 parts different. For example, sit, sat, sat. 3, those that have all their parts the same. For example, cut, cut, cut. And 4, the regular verbs that add the letters ed to form their past and past participles. For example, arrive, arrived, arrived. So, what are the 4 kinds of verb paradigms? And give me some example, please.
Okay, the 4 kinds of verb paradigms are 1, those that have all 3 parts different. For example, see, saw, seen. 2 parts different, for example, sit, sat, and sat. And 3rd, all their parts the same, for example, cut, cut, cut. 4, and the regular verbs ed, for example, arrive, arrived, arrived.
Excellent. Lose, policeman. Lose, policeman. Do you ever lose your money? Do you ever lose your money?
Yes, sometimes I lose my money.
And if you lose your way in a large city, what do you do? If you lose your way in a large city, what do you do?
I ask someone for directions.
Okay, very good. Which do you think it's worse to lose, an arm or a leg? Which do you think it's worse to lose, an arm or a leg?
I think it's worse to lose a leg.
Okay, very good. Why do you think the leg is worse?
Actually, no, I changed my mind. Okay, it would be worse to lose an arm.
Why?
Okay, it depends which arm.
Okay.
Sorry, it depends which leg.
Okay, very good. So basically, it's bad to lose any of them.
Yes. Especially the right arm or the right leg.
Okay, very good. Now, to be angry, to make angry, noise. To be angry, to make angry, noise. Do you get angry very easily? Do you get angry very easily?
No, I don't get angry very easily.
What kind of things make you angry? What kind of things make you angry?
Okay, the kind of things that make me angry is, okay, my roommate's not cleaning up after themselves.
Okay, very good. What do you do when you're angry? What do you do when you're angry?
I usually just talk to the person when I'm angry.
Okay. Right. Do you feel hungry at the moment? Do you feel hungry at the moment?
No, I don't feel hungry at the moment.
All right. Fish and swim. Fish, swim. Which do you prefer, fish or meat? Which do you prefer, fish or meat?
I prefer fish.
Can you swim?
Yes, I can swim.
Right. What does it mean to swim like a fish? What does it mean to swim like a fish?
Okay, to swim like a fish means that you can swim very well.
Dream. Dream. Do you dream very much at night? Do you dream very much at night?
Yes, I dream very much at night.
Garden. Garden. Have you a garden at home?
No, I don't have a garden at home.
Okay. Refuse. Refuse. Do you ever refuse to help other people? Do you ever refuse to help other people?
Yes, I sometimes refuse to help other people.
Separate. Separate. Do you write your dictations in a separate book from your other books? Do you write your dictations in a separate room? In your separate book from your other books?
Yes, I write my dictations in a separate book.
Crime. Crime. Is there very much crime in the town where you live? Is there very much crime in the town where you live?
Yes, there's very much crime in the town where I live.
Definitely. Thank you very much. End of lesson 53. Okay.